Hi guys, it's me, Control here, and today I'm using the advanced HUD for Minecraft 1.4.6, and this mod is really quite cool. Now before I go on with it, I hope you all had a awesome Christmas. As you can see, I'm still wearing my Santa hat because I don't want Christmas to end. Now the mod. So if you press H, it brings up this nice little menu. It's called the HUD setting menu, and it's advanced HUD for version 4.8.1 by Turbo Slow. And now I have to compliment his name there. It's pretty cool and very original. Now as you can see, we've got all these options. So we've got a health bar. Now basically, we all know what the health bar is. It's this little heart thing down here. And if you click on that, you can change all the settings. So we can have style, icon strip, which is obviously the default one, or you can have a solid bar. Now that basically just means it's kind of like, I'm using my finger, I'm actually pointing at my screen, it doesn't really help, but it will gradually fill up. It's kind of just like, it's all smooth basically. Instead of going up by a whole heart or a half a heart, it goes up very slowly and goes down very slowly. So I'll put it on solid bar for now. There's a reposition button, so as you can see I can put it anywhere on my screen. It's usually there, but for some reason you could have it right in the middle, and as you can see it says click to confirm, escape to cancel, A to reset, control to align, and it says alignment center, which means it's in the center in the middle, and the center at the middle of the height. So I'll just put that, I think I'll put it over here, but as you can see you can also have it, if you go over here, rotate. So as you can see it's swapped to vertical there, which I think is quite cool because it means you can have everything on the side. So I think I'll do that. I'll have my health bar there. You can have fade, so after about 5 seconds it will fade. I'll show you that. Let's put it down. And fade threshold, I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think it's the speed which it fades. I'll just leave that as it is. So if we go back now, as you can see, there we go. It's a solid bar, and if I just go ahead and run and jump off somewhere kind of high up, bear with me. If I jump off here now, I should take damage, and if you watch, I didn't take enough damage, okay. Okay, let's just try that again. So if I jump off here, take damage, as you can see, it suddenly popped back in, and it faded, so obviously I lost some health, and now it's going to fade away. There we go, so it faded away. Now that's pretty cool, that's what the fade thing does, and I actually quite like the solid bar effect. Now if you do that with all of them, so if you press H again, if you take your hunger bar and you put that one on fade as well, it means you could have everything invisible, so all you could see was your crosshair, but when you actually need them, they will appear again. So if I put that one onto fade, again you can have that one, I'll put it on icon strip. If you put that on double, it means, as you can see, it has all of the half hearts, the half hunger hearts, but they show as a whole hunger heart. Now that's the only way I can describe it. It's really hard to describe that. And we'll put our fade speed down to 5. And if we want that vertical because it looks cooler, we'll reposition that. The health one is about there, so if I put that there, that should just about fit. And now if I go back, as you can see, we have got a hunger there. Now that should fade away any second now. There we go, so it's gone. But if I actually lose hunger, it will appear again. Now if I carry on sprinting, obviously at some point I will lose some hunger and that will appear again. And if I jump off here, oh, that's not gone well. Anyway, my heart will appear if I take damage. Now again, you can do the same with your armor bar. So there we go, armor bar. And we'll have that as an icon strip. Let's put it on double, why not? And we'll put that vertical. And if we reposition that, we can put it up here. And now as you can see, we've got a when empty. So if you lose all of your armor, you can just get that to hide, because obviously you don't want to know that you're not wearing armor or whatever. So you can have it to show. I don't know why you'd do that, but there we go. You can have armor fade speed 5. So obviously if your armor takes damage, it will appear again, but if it doesn't, it will disappear. And I will just leave that. Okay, so those are the kind of the default ones. Now I've got the item bar. Now this is probably the biggest change you'll notice because it's kind of a big thing at the bottom of your screen. Now you can reposition that wherever you want. So again, you can have it in the middle or wherever. But you could also have numerical damage. Now I'm not even sure what that does. It's probably something confusing. But orientation vertical, as you can see, is quite nice because the dirt has rotated as well. That's quite professional. If the dirt kind of still stayed the other way up, that would be confusing. But we can put fade on with that and put it down to 5. And let's reposition that. We'll have it over in this corner. And now let's go back. So as you can see, if we wait 5 seconds, it will disappear. Any second now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And you can actually still see what you're holding. So as you can see, we are still holding the dirt. Now that's really cool. Now if I scroll my wheel to change items, as you can see, it'll pop back up. And again, I actually think that's really awesome. I would, if I could be bothered to keep this mod installed, I actually would, because I really like the effects it adds. Now as you can see, we still have this XP bar, which again you can move. But if you actually scroll, as you can see in 1.4.6 it says dirt. Now it'd be quite cool if you could hide that with this mod or put it into a corner or something. You can't yet, but I'm sure that will be incorporated soon. Now, my favourite one, crosshair. Now it allows you to choose any crosshair you want. So if you watch here, we can have, oh my bad, custom crosshair. You need to put that on. And then you click select crosshair and we have a little cross. That kind of looks like a Star Wars TIE fighter to me. I'm not sure why. But as you can see, we can have just any one of them. My two favourites, my favourite is this one, which is just like a little creeper face. And there's another creeper face. I think that's a bit too big for me. But there are loads you can choose from. I know if you have a texture pack, it will have a custom crosshair with that. But even if you do have a texture pack on, which I don't at the moment, you can still change the crosshair, and that won't affect the texture pack, which is really awesome. This mod does work online, if you were wondering. The breath bar, basically, obviously, how long you can hold your breath for. Put that on no. I don't know what mirror does. I haven't seen any difference. Put double on for that. Fade. If you're out of the water, obviously you want it to... Let's put it on show, why not? And if we make that vertical, we can reposition that. So we could have that here just next to our icon bar. I'm not very good at art, so my inventory is just going to be really cluttered. Now if we put that down to 5, I don't think it will fade. And if we go underwater now, here we go. As you can see it changing there. And I think that's kind of a cool effect. I really like this mod. It's just so neat and easy to play around with. Now, as you can see, there are loads of other things. There is chat. So obviously you can move your chat so when you talk, you would have it right in the middle of your screen. If you're one of those talky people, you go on servers and like to talk a lot. So as you can see, there we go. Hello. And that will appear straight in the middle. But there are loads of different things you can change. I'm not going to go through all of them because most of them aren't that big a deal, like the XP bar, the level counter. That's just like the little number you can move around. But I think this mod is really awesome. If you play Minecraft a lot, and you want to just change your layout, this mod is perfect for you. As I've said, it works on multiplayer, so it's really handy. Now, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So, Control, signing out.